The surface of the bridge? Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why a bridge would be muddy. It'd be wet. But still. Of course I can. Here's the evidence. I mean, the scarf, though. Right? Isn't it just the scarf again? The fact that the scarf is muddy. The rest of it should be too. Evidence is this scarf. Oh. It should be obvious. If the scarf fell onto the bridge and got this muddy, it means that the bridge was obviously covered in mud. No, I can't be outwitted by this novice bimbo. Whoa! Man! Calm down. Maybe bimbo is not as harsh of a word as I think it is, but... Dude, what does it actually mean? I just googled it. An attractive but empty-headed young woman, especially when perceived as a willing sex object. Yeah, see, that's the part I was thinking about. Like, what the hell, man? Dude! Hey, same to you, buddy. Oh shit, she called him a bimbo right back. This phase assertion makes perfect sense to me. I do admit that there appears to be a contradiction between the condition of the victim's coat and her scarf. However, the real question is, why is there a contradiction? Huh? For every contradiction, there exists an explanation. Let's look at what the explanation in this case may be, shall we? Alright, it's not like he's really giving me a choice here. You're doing pretty good for a little kitten. Mr. Armando. No matter what he says, a contradiction always comes down to a lie. It's either the victim discovered in the trunk, the witness's photo showing the defendant and the victim, or the witness's testimony that stated she saw the moment of the murder. Just relax and think it over. It's pretty simple, isn't it? The false evidence, it's one of those three. I already forgot the three things that you said, so I'm going to need to go over that again. What you said just now, I'm not sure I like it. That wasn't me, Your Honor. It was the coffee aficionado over there that said it. This court is not in the habit of accepting false evidence, you know. Blame it on him, Your Honor. He's the one trying to slip false evidence into the court. But you can lie about evidence. Right, Phoenix, Mr. Potassium Cyanide in the green bottle? But we won't let him. We'll expose his evidence as the flimsy scam it really is. Yes. The false evidence in this case is the... I don't think it's the body in the trunk. The witness's photo, as in the one on the bridge, not the one in the car. I don't know how that photo would be fake, nor why it would need to be. So, it would have to be this one. It is a no-brainer. Obviously, it's the witness that's suspicious. During his earlier testimony, the detective pointed out a crucial fact. The criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. Now, is that testimony exactly what the witness claims to have seen? Yeah, that's what the witness told us. That testimony is filled with holes. After all, the victim's coat isn't dirty at all. That's true. It's not just true, it's the truth. If there was a truly decisive witness in this case, I'm certain that boy wonder over there would have called them in the first place. Your Honor, the defense requests to cross-examine the eyewitness. The testimony presented so far is not only vague, but contradictory as well. Bring her in. But then everybody will just be all smitten with her like before. Although Canadians, I'm not sure if they, not sure how they work that way. They're a weird people. It appears that we'll need to hear from your mystery witness after all. And Edgeworth, he won't care. See how Diego reacts to her. Your Honor, the prosecution has no intention of hiding the witness from the court. We are prepared to present our witness at any time. Very well. Please bring forth your witness at this time. What Mr. Edgeworth said kinda worries me. What does he mean by the brutal truth? No, you mean the brutal truth? Now let's proceed with the testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, please go right ahead. Thank you, Your Honor. The prosecution summons the woman who saw the events that day with her very own eyes. This is it, Mia. The battle begins here. Here she is. Witness, what is your name and occupation? There we go. butterflies and the music. Everyone is so silent that I can hear their hearts going pitter-patter. Oh. When I look at you, how can I put it? You look as scrumptious as a double-double and a dozen donut. Okay. I feel like I want to hurry up and hand down a verdict just to have a bite. Dude! This case is getting fucking weird already. Like, it's... Hey, now we got bimbos and he wants to bite her and shit. As I said before, this witness is very sensitive and delicate. I would ask the court to please exercise care when addressing her. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. You're a true gentleman. Miss Fay, you could learn a lot from this man. You want Mia to learn how to be a true gentleman?
Sir?
Yeah, yes, my dear?
This is my first time, so I'm sure...
Oh, you can't have her say, this is my first time. You can't do that. Fuck off.
Anyway, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for all the trouble I might cause.
Not at all. It's no trouble at all. Except for my dick. Oh, that's in trouble big time. May we please have your name and occupation?
My name is,
What? Excuse me? Whoa.
I'm a college student, a freshman in the literature department.
You were on the scene when the unfortunate event occurred, correct? And you were the one who took this photo. Is that accurate?
Ah! How can you be so mean?
Now see here, what are you doing shoving that in her face like that? Another thing that sounds a little... But it's just a photograph. It's not like it's something dangerous. Like a... well... Next time I'll be forced to penalize you. Uh-oh. I don't like the turn this has taken. Is that... Is she not really... I mean... Melissa Foster has to be the fake name, right?
I'm the defense lawyer. My name is Mia Fey.
What if they're both fake names? Who the hell knows? Probably not. Now then, young lady, could you please give us your testimony? Because, I mean, obviously the Dahlia Hawthorne trial came later, so I assume at that point she was using her real name.
I was using my camera to take some pictures of wildflowers. Then I noticed there were two people standing up on the suspension bridge. Suddenly, they just started fighting. That's when I hurried and took the photo that shows the crucial moment. And right after that, I called the police.
By the way, where were you standing when the incident occurred, and in what position? I believe the map would be of help here. Like, were you slightly squatted? Were you bent over completely? I need to visualize.
I was standing right over here.
Seems like there'd be a lot in the way, but I guess, I mean, there was on, like, the left side. There was a little bit of stuff. And if that was... I'm thinking about the photo. It had Valerie facing the camera and him facing away, which means her back was to the part of the bridge that is broken. So that's weird.
I was standing in a beautiful field surrounded by tall cliffs.
So you took the photo from that location, eh? He is a Canadian, he said, hey!
I brought the camera I was using at the time, just like Mr. Edgeworth asked me to.
But so did all the characters in Ghost Trick. Was that Canada? What a cute camera, just like its owner. Alright, man, calm down. It's fine. Alright then, Miss Fay, time for your cross-examination. But I warn you, make the witness cry again and you'll feel the wrath of my gavel. Will I actually be punished for, like, pressing too much or something like that? Pressing irrelevant things? I honestly am concerned. I was using my camera to take some pictures. I kind of do want to bring that up. The fact that her back was to there. Because, I mean, she could have walked past him, but I'm pretty sure with the way they described it is that she turned around and left and couldn't have done that if her back was facing that. So where does she say that in here? Uh-huh. I mean, it's the part where she says her location. Well, that's not actually part of the testimony. You say you took the photo that shows the crucial moment. That would be the moment of the stabbing. Your photo was no such thing. Let me press that. Because I want to say the thing about how her back would be to the part of the bridge that was broken, but I don't know exactly where to say that. Two of them were really going at it. Ever since I was a little girl, I always wanted to be a news reporter. I guess that part of me just kind of took over. It smells like a lie to me.
Yes, I understand completely. Even now, I can't completely abandon my boyhood dreams. I still use my grandson to test my comedy routines on.
So you wanted to be a comedian, huh? Not that it has any bearing on this.
All I could do was to use my camera. So I took the photo of the crucial moment and gave it to the police.
Well, this is where she says that she took the photo, so I'll present it there, I guess. This one, right? Okay. That might be too early to present it, though, because I don't know, we'll see. When you said you took a photo of the crucial moment, is this what you mean? Like, Mia's just gonna have to say the right thing on her own. All I can see in this photo are two people facing each other. You testified that you saw the two of them starting to fight. Normally, that's the kind of thing we would refer to as a crucial moment. That's what I said. Why haven't you presented a photo like that?
Well, you see...
The photo we presented was the only one there was. But if you really wanted to capture the crucial moment, then what happened next? You must have taken a photo of it.
Doe!
Doe indeed.
My apologies, young lady. But Miss Fay's assertion is not without a certain amount of merit.
He can certainly downplay a situation, can't he?
I'm sorry. I'm a very bad girl. I used it all up. The film, I mean.
You ran out of film?
This photo was the last one.
What?
Unfortunately, that is the truth.
I personally examined all of the photographs she took that day. All the other photos are of the witness herself playing among the wildflowers. The witness herself? Then who took the photos?
Well, you see, my camera has a timer feature built into it.
So you took photos of yourself?
I remember taking some photos of myself once, too.
Please, no details.
Young lady, I'm gonna need those photos of you for, just, archive purposes. I'm not gonna put them in my pocket and take them home with me or anything. Well, if she had no film left, she couldn't very well take more pictures, eh?
Miss Foster, perhaps then you could tell us about a different sort of photo. Photos of the incident that you took with your very own eyes.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're quite the poet.
Very well, then, let's get back to the cross-examination. Let's hear your thoughts on the fight that you witnessed. Why was I doing that voice?
Yes, Mr. Judge.
Boy, this guy's really a sucker for sweet talk.
It looks like the other kitten in the room is the one that's getting all the attention.
Yeah, it's sickening. Alright. Is this the stuff that we've already been through? Okay, no, that's yeah. That she turned around and tried to run away. That is not gonna work. Should I just present the picture there? I would imagine so. Or, actually, because it doesn't really show it in the picture. Yeah, you can't really see what the bridge is like. But this does. This definitely shows it. Witness, your testimony is a joke.
Huh? What? But I just...
Miss Fay, I thought I warned you not to make the witness cry.
One short testimony and two bad contradictions. There's no possible excuse.
You say there were 2 contradictions?
It's simple. Just take a look at the diagram of the area. According to her testimony, the two of them were in the middle of the bridge. But if they were, and the victim had turned around and tried to run, well then...
She would have hit a dead end.
You said 10 yards, but she couldn't have run even 5. Because Dusky Bridge is collapsed on that side.
What does all this mean?
It's very simple, Your Honor. This charming little witness told a charming little lie. That's all there is to it.
This beautiful young lady has been lying to the court.
Just a moment, Your Honor. Mr. Edgeworth. Your Honor, allow me to personally apologize for the confusion.
What do you mean?
There's one major mistake in this diagram. What did you say?
What are you referring to?
It's all because this diagram was made after the incident occurred. It's a very old bridge. We couldn't find any official blueprints of it.
So you're saying...
I'm saying that even though this bridge is currently in disrepair, there's no evidence that can prove that the bridge was broken during the incident.
What?
That's ridiculous! You can't actually tell the condition of the bridge from this photo. I apologize to the court for not being more clear when I presented the evidence. That is bullshit. See, Godot never presents anything like that. That's why he's my friend.
That guy is good.
Huh? What do you mean?
He planned it from the beginning. He's a genius, alright. A diagram of the bridge was his insurance policy.
What? That coward. See, Edgeworth, Franziska, like, they do their jobs, but they annoy me. Because they do their jobs. So it's like, man, what's up with that? I'm so sorry. I should have been more careful myself. What if Godot doesn't hate Phoenix? I just had this random thought. What if he wants to train Phoenix, to get him ready, to test him to make sure he's good enough for eventually destroying Dahlia? That could be it. Anyway.
It wasn't your fault at all.
Now then, shall we go on with the trial? I'd like to establish, once and for all, what it was that the witness actually saw.
Indeed. All right, young lady. May I ask you to please proceed with your testimony?
But it's so hard to go on.
We're all on your side, Miss Foster.
There's no need to worry. Just tell us what you saw. Yes, sir.
Okay.
After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked her up in his arms. And are we ever going to talk about Terry Falls' crime from years ago? I'm curious about that. I mean, if she's a freshman college student now, she would have only been like 13 then. He stabbed her in the back. He quickly picked her up in his arms. Then he carried her over to the car. I suppose that was the only way he could make sure the body stayed hidden. Couldn't just leave the body on... Hey, no, wrong. They specifically said that the bodies tossed in the river, like, never turn up. That would have been a good way to do it. Suppose it would have been possible for them to turn up. I don't know if they said they never turn up, but they said they at least usually don't.
If he accepts his testimony as it is, we're finished.
Don't say that.
Oh well, maybe I'll stop off at my favorite cafe on the way home.
You do that.
They make a really great mocha latte.
This trial isn't over yet.
That's what I like to hear. All right, Miss Fay, your cross-examination. Well, I already know exactly what I want to say.
I know where the contradiction is.